Hey guys, what is up? I am back here today bringing you a commentary on Titanfall. Titanfall, just finished this beta. Actually, it's not just finished. They finished it a while ago, but I thought I'd bring you some Titanfall videos and get ready for this launch of Titanfall in general. Titanfall is coming in about 10 days, and I'm pretty hype about it. Titanfall is going to be a big game, big seller. Everybody's going to want to play it. And I thought I might as well talk to you about my impressions of the game before the release. I should have done this video a while ago, but just didn't get around to it. And now you get to see it. That little intro in the beginning had me real hyped. Had me real hyped for Titanfall and how epic the game could be when it releases. I was pretty hyped about that. That video is pretty sweet. That clip was pretty sweet. I was pretty happy. I don't know what else to say, guys. That's what I wanted to say about that. Moving on, I think this game could be a big sell, a big hit, but I don't really feel that Titanfall can live up to that Call of Duty name. You know, because the way I see it, Call of Duty 4 was a game changer. When it was released, it was a next level game. Yes, it doesn't have the same graphics, same idea as Titanfall does, but in general, I don't really feel that Titanfall has the same game-breaking, game-changing aspects like Call of Duty 4 did. Call of Duty 4 was just a new game. Titanfall is kind of a mix in between Call of Duty, Halo, and stuff like that. But it also gives its new take on a first-person shooter, which is always interesting. I think people will really be that happy, but I don't think Titanfall will pass Call of Duty. That being said, the game hasn't officially released yet, so we do have to still wait for the release. In the beta, there's only like 5 or so guns that you could choose from, 3 for the Titans and 5 or so for the pilot, and I just don't think Titanfall has that same action as Call of Duty does. Call of Duty really brings it up a notch every single time you play it. The action is unreal. There's no way to compare it to any other game. I never really got into Halo, but I have played it, so I really can't compare it to Halo and how historic Halo has been. But I do think Call of Duty has more action, I guess, than Titanfall. It's partially because there's bots on the map instead of more humans. I wish there was like, I don't know, 10 or so guys on the map, just so that you don't have to deal with thinking, oh, I demolished that grunt. Like, when you kill an AI, it's not the same feeling as you do when you destroy, say, a kid in Call of Duty. If you're playing against half bots and half players in Call of Duty, that would be the worst experience ever. And the AI are no match for any Titanfall player. That being said, I still do think it can work. The pub aspect of Titanfall is so much better than Call of Duty. Call of Duty's pubs are just a joke. It really, the reason Call of Duty is doing still okay at this point is because of the pro player esports community that is gathering around Call of Duty right now to realize it can be an esport game, and the community is growing from that. And see, that is something that I do not think Titanfall will ever become. Titanfall is a fun game. It's always fun to play, but I don't think Titanfall can have that same competitive community as Call of Duty does right now. Then again, it is its first game, first release, and you never know what can happen. After all, Call of Duty 4 wasn't Call of Duty's first release. There was Call of Duty 2. Actually, there's 3 Call of Duties before that. Call of Duty on the original Xbox, Call of Duty 2, which I played a lot of, even though I was like a little kid at that point. and then Call of Duty 3, which wasn't my cup of tea, but it still was sweet every single time I played it. There was no other way to play it, put it than that. So you never know. Titanfall can be an amazing game next year. Maybe they'll add different game modes with different people. Then again, this was only a beta, so you never really know. I don't know what else to say about that. I really do like the wall climbing feature and the double jumping that pilots have. Once you get used to it, the abilities are unreal. And these burn cards are also really interesting. It gives I don't know, incentive is a way I would put it, to a player to play this game more and more, just to get those cool burn cards, try and get those unlocks, because the more and more you play, the more burn cards you get, the more challenges you complete to get these burn cards, and because of that, you do better in games than you would otherwise. I am interested in what other guns are going to be released on the release date. I liked most of the guns that Titanfall had when the game was first, or the beta was out. It was very cool. But it took me forever to figure out how to play the game, just in general. Titanfall, that is, because I didn't understand that if you say wall climb, wall ran, I don't know what you call it. If you wall ran along a wall, you would jump farther once you double jumped, which I had no idea about. Another thing I had no idea about is that once you get the Titans with their shield on, you can shoot that red portion that I'm doing right now, and it would make them die quicker. I didn't know that was a thing. And this gun is really overpowered in my opinion for Titans. I don't know how else to put that. This gun just has so much power. It's a sniper rifle on Titans that you don't have a ADS delay in. It's just unfair in my opinion. But you never know. The game could be more balanced when it's released. And Titanfall, I really like the gameplay. I wonder if the maps are going to get smaller than Angel City. I think Angel City was probably the smallest map. But I kind of hope that they'll be smaller than that map, because I like the action. Because when there's only 6 people on the map and a map size of this, it's kind of not really fair. Well, not very action-packed. It's rare that you'll ever get a game over 20 kills. And yeah, that's that. That's all I really wanted to say. Oh, it's not all, but Titanfall's a good game. I think it'll have a good release. I think it might get more copies sold than I think it might have more players on it than Call of Duty on Xbox One, that is, because Call of Duty on 360 is still out. And it will be it for the next game. The next Call of Duty release will be on 360 also, but I do not think they're focusing on the 360 build. They're just going to transfer it over like they did for the PS3 build this year. And so I like that. I'm going to be I'm still playing Call of Duty on the 360 right now, just because it's an easy thing to do. It's just simpler to play it on that system than it is on Xbox One. I do think that stupid nuclear reactor thing is just stupid. It rewards someone for dying in a Titan, which I do not enjoy. It's kind of like Dead Man's Hand and Modern Warfare 3. It's a death streak in a sense that you only have to earn by dying once. And everybody knows that they hate death streaks. I do enjoy how slow the guns kill in this game. It reminds me of not Black Ops 2, but it's kind of slower than Black Ops 2 even. The guns kill really slow. It makes the game more harder, and it makes you stay on target, surprise your enemy more, and be more skilled at the game in general. Titanfall has a huge learning curve, and I do enjoy that. It just takes a while to get into the groove. I wasn't good at it until, I don't know, I would say I don't know how long it took me to be okay, but it took me until like maybe the second to last day of the beta to be even competent. I was just dropping negative numbers the whole time of the beta, and I did not really enjoy that, especially because I didn't understand what was a human, what was a bot. So I kept on going for the bots, and that made me die. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this commentary. Please like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and if you like what you saw, talk to me on Twitter and comment and follow my YouTube. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Later.